All right, so we're back. Boil's done. Preston's with the customer, so I'm on my own here. Now, let me grab the camera. Oh, sorry, everybody just got my nose hairs. So I'm waiting for the boil to be finished. And I'm flipping it off. And then comes this part. Then this goes in. Extract. Yeah. Fun with extract. Yeah. Grain extracts. Hi, Jeff. Like I said, Preston is here with the customer right now. But boil's done. Shit, I forgot what I was supposed to do. He told me, and I forgot. Crap. Actually, Jeffrey, I did just wash my hands because I just went to the bathroom. Hands are clean. Well, they're a little sticky now. Because that stuff is sticky. Alright. So, just wait for it to stop bubbling. I need a drink. Alright. So this is what I'm drinking right now, which is B52 item 9, which is cream double IPA with Twinkies, milk sugar, and whatever that means. It's pretty good. So I guess this is kind of what home brewing's all about. You brew, you drink. Yeah.
So anytime you're here. First of all, come here.
Okay, all right.
So
Jimmy.
Jimmy, this is Liquid Lunch.
What's up, Liquid Lunch?
And basically, Jimmy is making a board game store.
A venue for people to enjoy
Exactly.
board games and craft beer.
So you're going to be able to drink some of his own beer. I'm going to teach him, and we're going to be making beer to serve while you're playing board games. And board games include what?
The staples people are familiar with, like Catan, all even things as simple as Yahtzee, games for kids, games for adults. But
Monopolies, but also more.
that's right.
Deep.
The idea is they're gateways to the world of board games in which there are games for every genre, for every skill level.
Even like D&D.
That's right. We'll have a venue set up for D&D players. Tabletop war games like
Exactly.
Warhammer and things like that. Yeah, it'll be a venue for all gamers to come and nerd out and social lubricant with craft beer. So
Awesome. All right, you heard it first, right
Hold on.
here on Liquid Lunch.
Hold on. And
Oh,
where,
hold on.
where you guys gonna be located?
right at 59 and Beltway 8,
I gotta
the
go
intersection where Lee Road meets the Beltway.
Okay.
Right down the road from here.
Are you guys currently open?
We'll be open by our goal is 1st of June
Okay.
for our grand opening.
I'm sorry if I missed. What's the name of it?
Board and Brew. Very
Board and
simple
Brew.
to remember. Board games and beer.
Board and Brew. All right. So
You can check us out on Facebook, Board and Brew, and we also have boardandbrew.games.
Okay.
as a website.
Cool. Cool.
Thanks for the intro.
No, anytime.
Actually, I'm streaming live on the internet right now. Can I get you to? This is Untapped, guys. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, Untapped.
Anyway.
Untapped's calling
I'm
him.
on,
This is
the
exciting.
internet right now. Can I get you to call me back in about an hour?
And he's blowing him off
That would be awesome.
just to teach me how to brew. I feel special.
What? All right, so we got the heat off? No.
No.
Oh, I thought. All right, we got the heat off.
Yeah.
We're gonna pour the extract in just a few minutes.
Yeah.
Once it stops its rolling boil, and we'll throw some extract in there, stir it in really well, finish our basically our boil. We actually, in this case, we're going to put a counterflow chiller on, and that will help us with getting the beer out the door and to Kennedy's home.
Yes. Yeah.
Actually, at that point, it won't be beer. We can't add yeast in until he gets home, because if we add yeast, it will become beer, and that's a very large open container, and we don't want to break any laws.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that.
Exactly.
Wow. So what?
We'll
What,
add
what is this called right now?
wort.
Okay.
It's sugar wort.
All right.
All right. So our rolling boil has stopped.
All right.
Kennedy is going to slowly add the extract and stir it in really well while he's doing this. There you go.
All right.
You want to bring it up closer?
All right. Watch me screw this up.
Watch him have fun and make a mess.
Just dump it all in here.
And then stir it in really well. Now there's a filter
Okay.
right here
Yeah.
that we don't want to knock off.
Alright.
So as you're stirring it, you can fill the filter
So
right
not-
there. Yeah. So stir this side and stir slowly.
Okay.
All right. All right. Back. So yeah, just let me know if I help.
You were about to ask for beer. I don't know if you want to.
Beer. Sorry. Yes.
I want to jump back on that train of thought for a minute.
So stir the pot right now. Exciting. I know.
What's going on, guys? Somebody told me you ate.
Huh. Am I supposed to get all this now?
How's it going? This is your first time here? Awesome. Fantastic. Pleasure to meet you guys. How's it going?
It's good, I think.
We still got a lot left in there, so
So
the easiest way
okay.
is to
Scoop it out.
dip it in like so, and then stir that to get it to dissolve, and then pour it in, scoop it like so. Now it is hot, so if you have a problem with that, doing that, let me know and I'll do it for you. Alright.
Watch me burn myself.
And I'm about to fill CO2, so it's going to be loud in here for a moment.
That's okay. I haven't really been talking about much.
You haven't?
No.
You've been doing? Did you say anything? Oh, Jeffrey wants to know, did you wash your hands? So at this point in time, Jeffrey, it's not that important to wash your hands because we're still boiling and we're going to boil it
I
for
was
20 minutes.
I was dipping my finger in this stuff.
Gotcha.
So that's what it is.
You were wondering.
That's why he's asking about washing my hands.
Yeah, we're boiling for an hour, so it's no big deal. Got it stirred in. Oh, that looks good.
I think I got it off.
I think you got it off. Looks pretty good.
Didn't burn my fingers too bad.
Yet.
No. Yes.
So we just need to make sure that we have all of it stirred in because this is really thick. It will, and it's not. See how it's still sticking to the spoon? But it will scorch at the bottom of your kettle if you don't stir it in with you. So you need to make sure you stir it in.
All right.
That is a 5 pound.
Oh, it is 5 pounds?
Yeah. So it's how much you can put into it.
Oh, okay.
5 pounds of CO2.
I just saw the 7.88 on the side.
Yeah, that's what they call the clear weight. So that's how much it weighs in.
Oh,
So you weigh that plus what you get into it, or what's in it, and that would give you how much weight you have, or how much CO2 you have. Okay. So if you come around here real quick, you can see I got 5 pounds into it, right? So I got 5 pounds into it, and when I weigh it, once it's disconnected, you'll take that tare weight plus the 5 pounds, and that should be what you have. There. This is all.
somebody actually referred me here.
Awesome.
Our work
with. I don't know his name because we met like a day before we went to a different company.
Oh, okay. So, we have our tear weight, 7.8 pounds, right? Plus 5. Okay. Oops. There you go. All right.
How much are they?
$9.
I'm in the wrong business.
Right?
You guys sell tap handles here?
So I have homemade tap handles and these little tap handles. They're all mixed in.
Do you know what the like the thread and metric size is on them?
3/8 Mission Horse.
3/8?
Last name Y-A-R.
All right, I think we're all stirred up. Ready to go?
My last name. JW 5252. At Gmail.
And citizen, public servant, industry, Humber Club member, American Brewers Association. Yeah, also this. So I've got it. Doesn't mean home brewing at all.
No, I mean, I've obviously been an enthusiast of drinking beer, so I don't know it all yet.
Yeah.
I'm a big researcher, and it seems like something. I don't know how I've never gotten into it yet.
Yeah. No, I've been. So the beer. Well, I'm
waiting to try
I've been doing about almost 2 years now.
So is it just you just explore beer and drink beer?
Well,
What's the premise of it?
why don't y'all do that in front of the camera?
Yeah, sure. All right. So
This guy.
So I am more of the technical guy.
Mhm.
I kind of make sure the live stream happens. I've got a long history of like in television production,
Okay.
but I'm not really an on-camera type person. So I'm not the host.
Gotcha.
We have 2 hosts. Josh Stewart, Catherine Contreras. Josh has a podcast called Inner Brews,
Mhm.
and it's here in Houston. And Catherine has one called She's Crafty, which she's in San Antonio. So every week we do a live streaming video show called Liquid Lunch. So it's every Thursday at noon. And it's basically just described as like random beer talk.
Yeah.
So we don't really have a. It's kind of like we're just drinking beer.
Drinking and talking about beer.
Talking about
anything.
We start talking. It usually starts about beer, but then it can go
Beer's just sort of the common
any
denominator.
direction. So yeah, I kind of like. See, it's like you're going to a bar or something. You're just shooting shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what we do.
That's awesome. So are you're more the technical expert?
Yeah. So if you notice right over here, my laptop, and it's the program. And so we stream live to Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope/Twitter.
This is a sangria.
We've been doing it for almost 2 years now.
It's
So
better
what do you-
with a slice of-
What do you do for content? Like, where do you get your ideas for content? Because we've thought about doing something similar. Like
Right.
how to play a board game,
Right.
unboxing a new game,
So
reviews of games, etc. But
It's not right. Honestly, we don't really have a big plan going into it.
Just start drinking beer and see what
It's-
happens.
Yeah, and it's very interactive.
Yeah.
Like if you notice, I'm getting a lot of Facebook comments right here.
I always
So-
wonder how that works on the other end, because
Yeah,
I've been
so-
on the end and I've made the comments.
So yeah, so it's my job as I guess the producer. I'm monitoring like the Facebook comments, and I could actually put them
Thank you so
like
much.
lower third on the screen too. So we talk to people. We also have a drunk dial line. So we have a phone line that anybody can call in whenever they want to. We can interview people from anywhere in the world because like one of our co-hosts, she's lives in San Antonio, so she's Skyping in every week anyway. So we
Is
can.
it a requirement that you're drinking if you call the line?
Yes.
Yeah, I would assume so.
Yes, you have to.
You don't want a bunch of sober buzz killers, you know.
No,
calling
no,
you
and
drunk
it's
shit.
and like it's at noon, so yeah, we're looking for the day drinkers.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's a special breed.
So it's been fun. It's been
I just stepped on this and I stepped right on the power button.
That's all right.
Is that-
That's okay. That's all right.
I don't know.
No worries.
it's been a fun trip.
That is pretty
And-
cool.
and-
Back on
but
board.
I think our conversation started up is that I've been doing the show for a long time, and I've been telling myself, oh, I want to get into homebrew
Mhm.
for a while now. So finally.
Someone gave me a homebrew kit when I was a freshman in college as a Christmas gift, and I intended to use it. I put it in the garage, and after years, the box molded, deteriorated, and all the ingredients went bad.
So
I never did.
was it like a Mr. Beer type of?
Yeah, I think that probably is
Oh,
exactly
there it
what
is.
it was.
Mr.
Yeah,
Beer.
it's exactly what it was.
Hold on.
Yes. That's one thing I don't dust. Everything else is dusty. I mean, dusted. This is not.
Sorry, that line I put on there is going to be. Wow,
Forever.
this is what you're supposed to put it in?
Yes.
So that's what I got for Christmas, and that was going to be my intro to home brewing.
Well, for homebrewing, he's the guy you want to come to.
Yeah, obviously. I feel like I stumbled into
I've
a gold mine.
Seen
here.
it once.
Yeah,
Seen it once.
I'm going to get off the camera.
That's okay. I don't know.
I'm not a.
I'm not either.
I'm not a camera guy.
Yeah.
I am.
I was actually.
I am.
Yeah. So
All right.
now, all right.
We are sanitizing the counterflow chiller,
Okay.
so it's ready for us. And once it comes back up to a boil, we will have our
220 degrees.
we'll 212.
212.
We will have 20 minutes left to boil,
Uh-huh.
and then we're good to go.
So then, is it basically going to suck it all out and put it in my
In your fermenter, correct?
fermenter?
That's back in the being
Oh,
cleaned
so
right
that's
now.
something.
That's just overflow to make sure if it does spit, it's not going to spit out to everybody.
Okay. Yeah.
It's getting there.
I've got a face for
That's
radio.
right, Jeffrey. When is he going to join the Homebrew Club?
You guys do it on Fridays, right?
The last Friday of the month, right here
Oh.
at the Grain Cellar.
Yeah.
Starting at 7 o'clock, we meet for where our meeting is 10 minutes, and then we sit around and drink beer for 2 hours.
Oh, you guys actually have like a purpose, or like
We
you,
made.
you have an agenda.
We
for
have
10
an
minutes.
agenda. We just filled a barrel with a Russian Imperial Stout,
Yeah.
and we're going to age that, so it'll be good.
Did you say Russian Imperial Stout? So we don't actually know of a Russian Imperial Stout, but we were planning an anniversary of Stalingrad game. And we're going to run a big battle with this system called Bolt Action, which is a World War II miniatures game. And this one of these ideas we've kicked around as a theme is like that's been our example, like so let's run this event and let's brew a Russian Imperial Stout to go with that we're going to serve on so beers that are themed to events, and that's the only one we keep coming up with. But obviously there is a deep well of
Yes.
ideas there for
Very
theming
much
beers to games.
Very much
But that's
so.
the first one, so that's one of the things that we want to do is come up with how to make a Russian Imperial Stout.
I've got many recipes. Many recipes. I've got 600-ish recipes on the computer, probably another 6 in books.
I would even
And here's the recipe we're using now.
Oh, is this what you're making right now?
Yeah.
Call me blonde ale.
Yeah.
So you can even hook us up with the recipes to brew beers, and
Absolutely.
that's awesome.
I'm your one source for all things brewing. Beer, wine, cheese, distillation.
That's awesome.
And I have over 87 hop varieties, along with 50 plus yeasts. So, one place to come.
I didn't even know there were that many different types of hops. 87 hop varieties.
87 different hop varieties. And I just got in
Hold on, I'll go get 'em.
more.
Hold
Just got in 8 more, nowhere else in Houston. Guess from where? Tenacious Badger. And Kennedy's bringing one over.
Only
And
place
this-
in Houston you could find.
Tenacious Badger. And this one is Alpha Aroma. I've got all the ones that you can't get anywhere else. So
Yes.
the
Tenacious.
standards like Columbus and Amarillo, I wanted the stuff you can't find. So that's what this is about. Anyway,
You can find it only here
at the
at
Great
the grain cellar.
Houston's a big place.
And don't forget about the free hugs.
And
Not creepy at all.
I've heard and read that this is the best location in Houston, and it's fortuitous that it's in my backyard and it's 5 minutes from my business and where I live. So I would hate to
Yeah.
have to drive all the way to Sugarland to get awesome.
So he gets one-on-one brewing classes.
How do you do that regularly, or you just set them
As
up?
regularly as I can. Typically, they're on a Wednesday or a Sunday.
Okay.
Those are my 2 usually slowest days. But as we found out today,
Not
it's
that stuff.
yeah, it's kind of busy sometimes.
So today's Wednesday, so I usually do them on Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday or Sunday. Yeah. And so we
Sundays
would
are slow
schedule.
days,
Sometimes.
right?
I would probably bring the whole team from Board and
Yeah.
Brew. You know, like
Totally.
let everyone learn, and everyone will remember something that the other one didn't.
That's
remember.
Oh,
Absolutely.
I've learned a lot today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, how complex is the process, or is it fairly intuitive when you know what you're, you know?
If you can make tea, you can make beer.
That says it all.
Can you turn the camera?
To where? Oh.
Worst case
Oh, yeah.
scenario,
Oh, yeah,
you'll
yeah.
have beer.
Yeah.
Hold on. Wait, we got it somewhere.
Why is it?
Hold on. There you go. Worst case
I don't have a
scenario,
zoom on this.
You'll have
You'll
beer.
have beer. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah. And that's patent pending. Oh,
Oh, is that yours?
yeah.
That's a Preston Brown quote?
That's a Preston Brown quote.
Oh.
I've been saying
Oh.
that forever. From the very first classes I taught, probably 8 years ago.
Is also women love beer more?
Well, so that one's for my wife.
Uh-huh.
Women love beer.
My
Mm.
wife. All right, so women's palate is much more advanced than ours.
Yes.
As sad as it is to say, women can taste more than men. My wife puts 3 grains of sugar in her coffee, and it's sweet. And I put 25 packs of sugar in my coffee, and it's still not sweet enough.
Yeah.
You know what that's.
Yeah.
That's,
I'm not going to argue with that one.
So, yeah, that one's all my wife. I love
Mhm.
you, honey. You're the best. You let me do this.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, worst case scenarios, you'll have beer. Best case scenarios, it'll be good beer, and that's why you come here. Because you want to have a good beer. And
What if I start?
Does it ever happen that this is a failure on my part?
no, I think that we tapped that keg.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
maybe it's a
Yeah,
special.
no, I think we tapped that keg finally.
It's not as sad.
Do you ever?
No, it means I get more beer.
Oh.
More free beer.
Oh, which is the?
That
is,
was
is that the brown ale?
It's the IPA there. Just
the Schopenhauer.
no,
Right,
no. It's the one to the right that doesn't have a handle.
Oh, yeah, no, that one's dead. Yeah, that one's tapped. No, that's my any IPA. That's
Any IPA.
Yeah, there's no handle means you're not supposed to pull on it.
Oh.
That's okay.
I think
That's
earlier you pointed to it and said, this is the NEIPA, so I assumed it was I just squeezed it.
Yeah. So this is what a pour looks like when the keg is tapped. And honestly, you don't have to drink that.
No, it's burning.
Yeah.
It burns
Yeah.
a little.
Yeah. You're more than welcome to set that down and go grab another
The
beer.
one with
Please
like
do.
the barrel looking thing on it is really good.
Yeah.
It's
That's a
that-
Schopenhauer.
That's the That's that David Hasselhoff.
The Hasselhoff.
Hasselhoff.
Let me ask you a question.
Schopenhauer.
Is
Schopenhauer.
Are there similarities
All
between a Schopenhauer and a Goes?
No.
No? So it has
Totally
I alluded.